The last productive period I had was before the doctors caught up with me.
Are we worried about losing our pen?
Vendor Association.
Before the doctors caught up with me and ruined my pedo my parade as it was. Mostly I build what ifs. I have a big thing for Spitfires and T-6s. They're probably my favorite airplanes in the world, which is why you have 2 Spitfires up there at least. 3 if you count that Hispano with a Merlin engine and Spitfire prop. Okay. We'll start with that blue Hispano. That was probably one of the worst kits I've ever built. I used 3 parts from the original. I used the one-piece wing and the fuselage halves. The canopy, the seats, the stick, the tail planes, the landing gear, the gun barrels, the prop, all that crap came out of the spares box. But it was fun to build. It's an old Pegasus kit, 70s vintage cottage industry. Man, those things were grim. They were just completely raw, but they were fun anyway. A little helicopter. Hey, Paul, flip that rotor over in the chopper.
Okay.
It's upside down.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. Shows
That
up.
chopper was something that came out of it started out as a Heller 1/100 scale.
Yeah,
Alouette
once
3.
they're swinging, they hang.
It started out as an Alouette 3 by Heller in the 1/100 scale. I wanted something in the 086 size and category.
That's for models.
There's before you could find one before Galliera came out with theirs.
Attendants, yeah.
So that's basically just, like I said, started out as something else. Big kid bashed into little scout chopper. Spitfires. 2 Spitfires. The one in the front is a Spitfire 5B from, what's that Turkish company?
Yeah, Turkey.
Yeah, PM, yeah. It's a PM kit. Cost me like $2. And I had a set of decals lying around for Turks, for the Turkish Air Force, Turk Hava Kuvvetleri, whatever how it's pronounced. And I wanted to use it on something, so there it was. I also had a set of Egyptian decals lying around. I wish I had had another set of those because they were
Not at the
old
point,
issue
Paul.
decals. Very good, very nice, good quality. Last forever as long as you don't let them get wet.
That 5B, the wing looks like it's the wrong shape.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I paid $1 or $2. I don't give a
It's
fuck.
still not bad.
I
Yeah.
had fun with it.
Yeah.
I had fun with it, and I used up my Turkish decals. Now I wish I had another set of those. The DO-28D Sky Servant there is a Matchbox.
You don't have to point, Paul. Thank you.
I know, I'm
The
just,
Matchbox thing.
ones that don't know.
I was just having fun with that. The radome under the nose is 2 plastic buttons glued together. I took the doors off and put a sliding door on it. If you look in there, you can see behind the co-pilot seat, there's a radar operator station. Basically,
You see that, Clint?
I can if I get close enough.
you have to look in the cargo door to see the radar operator station. But there is one in there.
Yeah, it's too low. Too low on the table.
Yeah.
The Focke-Wulf 190 is sitting in front of the Hispano 1112.
I'll smack you.
Oh, sorry.
Give me a ruler.
Well, if you smack him, don't
How about a
break him.
baseball bat?
It's an Airfix F1 FW190 F8, nice little kit. I decided I wanted to do something different with it. The Spaniards flew a number of German aircraft after the war. Aside from the Messerschmitts, Heinkel 111s, and Ju-52s that they licensed built, they also had leftover Ju-88s they flew for a few years. They had DO-24s. So I figured, what the hell, why not a Focke-Wulf? The Czech, that's a CS the 199 or CS 99, no, CS 199, I think. That was the Czech built version of Messerschmitt with the Umo engine. One of the reasons they crashed some of them was that there weren't enough two-seater trainers to go around. Figured the Israelis would have had better luck with them if they had had a couple of trainers. So that's the old KP kit from the 70s. Not bad, it went together nicely. I figured, you know, I had a set of decals floating around, why not? Thing in front of it, gray, is one of my what-ifs. I was one of the Focus, it started out as a Focke-Wulf 190. Anybody has any questions on that? Probably not, who cares? But I had fun with it. Tailplanes came from, I think, an F-84, straight wing,
Okay.
plank wing F-84. The rudder came off of a Matchbox Stuka, and I built the vertical fin up to fit it. The prop came off of a Heller P-47N,
Yeah.
which was really a horrible kit, but had a lot of good parts. The various T6s dotted around. The yellow one is French, Algerian. During the Algerian War, one time the French had 33 squadrons of those things, flying counterinsurgency missions. The one up here in the corner is the Royal Thai Air Force. These are actually grounded in reality. The Thai T6, the Brazilian T6, the French T6, the Brit T6 back there, and the American T6. Those are all real airplanes. The T6 is one of the neat things about it is that, as well as being known as the pilot maker for training hundreds of thousands of pilots, it also had a combat career that spanned 34 years on 6 continents. Really kind of hard to say that it's not a real warplane. The Comet right there in the middle is an old Lindbergh kit. I was just fooling around. Put auxiliary fins on it, give it a little more stability. Put the little shoulder intakes on there. And once again, William Messerschmitt went to Spain, so who's to say he couldn't have come up with something like that for the Spaniards? The A6M behind it is a Hasegawa kit with an Airfix de Havilland Chipmunk canopy on it. Indian markings that came out of a Matchbox Tempest kit. Again, fun to build. Just a trainer, just farting around. A little green trainer underneath the tail of the Brazilian T6. Started out as an Airfix Chipmunk. Came with a bubble canopy, and as well as the one that wound up on that zero. The rudder, the vertical fin and rudder came off, is a tailplane off of a Mustang. I put a plug in the fuselage behind the cockpit. The engine and prop came from either a Fiesler Stork or a Verado 96 trainer. I forget which. But the markings are from an old Esche sheet. Royal Cambodia, Royal Khmer Aviation, before the, how are they called?
Khmer Rouge.
Khmer Rouge Wars, yeah.
Yeah, before the Khmer Rouge took over Cambodia. Anything I haven't explained away? Oh, that was a fun little kit. Just a little Yak 18. I thought that 5-cylinder engine that came with it, with a star-shaped cowling and everything, I thought that was just ugly. Just ugly with a capital U. So I dug up a small engine out of the spares box, of course, and I misplaced the propeller, as well as that Indian job back there.
Did you talk about your Israeli aircraft?
That is,
That's this.
that's
Yeah.
the CS-199.
Yep.
Okay.
The Israelis were the only ones that flew those things in combat, and basically the Israelis were like the Finns. Whatever they could get hold of, they put to good use. But that's just my idea that, well, maybe it would have fared a little better if they'd had at least one or two trainers, 2-seaters,
Ah,
just to get, get some fan flights before they turn them loose in it.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
Nope, you got
hey,
everything.
that's good. Nice collection.
Thank you. I call it Loudball Hall.